Today we are talking about reading fractions and mixed numbers from a number line. So first of all, before we get started, to name a mixed number on a number line, we first count the number of segments, between consecutive whole numbers. If there are 4 segments between the whole numbers, each segment would equal a fourth. If there are 6 segments between the whole numbers, then each segment equals a sixth. I already got it. So what does that look like? Well, here's a number line. If I'm looking at the first part where it says if there are 4 segments between the whole numbers, say 0 and 1, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, then that means that this is a segment here, this is a line segment here, this is a line segment here, this is a line segment here. So what that is showing is that each segment equals 1/4, okay? Imagine the same thing, but this time broken up into 6 segments. That means each section would be a sixth. Our very first example, it says, to what number is the arrow pointing? I'm between 5 and 6. You've got to look at how many segments are between 5 and 6. So I have a segment here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 segments. So it's broken up into fourths. So the arrow is pointing to where, Chase? 5 and 3/4. How do I know it's 5 and 3/4? Because here's my whole number. It's 5 and then not quite to 6. It's a fraction of the way, so 3/4. Very good. So let's look at, okay. Example 2. To what number is each arrow pointing? Let's look at A. I'm between 17 and 18. So what would my whole number be, Braden? 17. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 segments. So 3/4. Very good. Okay. B is broken up differently. I know it's going to be, what would my whole number be on B? 36, but I need to count how many segments. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm right in the middle. So what would that be? 4/8 or and a half. Very good. Okay, copy and show 23 and a half on the number line. So I have a number line here. I want to show where 23 and a half would be. Okay. Will.
It's in between 23 and 24 in the middle.
It's going to be in between 23 and 24. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 segments. So that means like right here.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, now I'm going to show 9 and a fourth on the number line. First, you've got to figure out, well, how many segments do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to show 9 and 1/4. How do I do that? A fourth of that distance.
So you know how it's 8?
Yeah.
It's like cut it in half.
Okay.
It's like,
So if I cut them in half, like half and half, now I've got like fourths, right? Okay, so then if I'm looking for a fourth, where does that fall?
it goes at the first one.
The first one right here. Very good. Okay. I've already explained everything, so I'm going to skip on to the next part because down below, it's just explaining each thing that we've already done. Okay, here's some practice. We're going to name each fraction or mixed number marked by the arrows below. So if I'm looking at A, what is A pointing at? It's between 0 and 1, so I know that the whole number has to be 0. So Abbott, what's the fraction that it's pointing to?
3/4.
3/4. Very good. So A is 3/4. Reagan, what is B?
2 and 1. Yeah, 2 and 1/4.
Very good. What is C, Brayden?
1/4. 1 and 1/4.
1 and 1/4. Very good. Don't forget the whole number, guys. Okay, what is D pointing to, Tyler? 1/2. How do I know? Because it's between 0 and 1. So this is 1/2. And then E?
2/2. 2 and 1/2.
2 and a half. Very good. Okay. F says copy and locate 25 3/4, 26 1/2, and 27 1/4. So I'm going to color code each one of these. I'm going to do 25 3/4 in blue. So I need to be between 25 and 26. I can see that I have 4 segments. So which line does my point go on, Kennedy? Yep, very good. Okay, I'm going to do 26 1/2 in red. Lena.
It's right in the middle.
Of where?
Of 26 and 27.
Very good. And then the last one is 27 1/4. Elijah.
It's just the very last one.
It's the very last one. Perfect. Y'all feel good about that so far?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because now it's time for your written practice. You guys have about 29 minutes to do your written practice in class today. Starts on page 255. Hopefully you guys will finish so you don't have homework tonight.